Ishubo Inungun in the house, back within the bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable news for you guys. Alexander Lacazette, said something about he will have 2 years left in his contract, and it looks like he may be allowed to leave Arsenal because he has a clause in his contract which will allow him to leave if Arsenal do not qualify for the Champions League. Unbelievable, lucky bastard. Moving on, Arteta has been keen to convince Aubameyang that the recent improvement in results are an indication of their progress, but it is thought that he would need to be sold if he does not commit. Wow, that's reality, isn't it? But moving on, Huddersfield manager on Emil Smith-Rowe has said Emil is just a really lovely player, isn't he? He has that ability to find space. He could find space in a telephone box. He speeds the play up for you and draws and commits. I'm always going to be demanding of him because to me he's a Premier League player, so I have to treat him like that and demand Premier League standards from him in training and in games day in and day out. Well, here's what Van Persie said about Mikel Arteta. He says he was constantly busy with the team, busy with the atmosphere. The whole team spirit thing was important to him. He invited all of us to his house for a Christmas dinner. He was already then acting like a coach. He was constantly talking about tactics, how we should play, how he was really good in that way. Tells a lot about it. But moving on, Arsene Wenger said this about Serge Gnabry. He says, we had an agreement with Gnabry. We had prepared him for us to sign his new contract after he returns from Germany under 21 duty. And then suddenly he wanted to go to Werder Bremen. We thought he would stay because he told us he would stay. Oh my god, that's where everything started, isn't it? Well, Arsenal are set to open talks with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as they weigh up whether to put their star striker up for sale in summer or not. But the former Borussia Dortmund striker is approaching the final 12 months of his deal, and Arsenal are likely to listen to offers for their captain in the summer rather than losing him on a free transfer. And also, Arsenal are planning to welcome back Arsene Wenger and Santi Cazorla for a farewell match ahead of the next season. Arsenal are keen to try and keep Aubameyang but also discover his intentions as he will have only 1 year left. Let's see what things are going to bring for Arsenal. Also, Arsenal say that Sead Kolasinac has suffered a significant shoulder injury against Everton. No return date suggested yet. He will undergo further specialist assessments this week. I feel really sad for Sead Kolasinac. I mean, this season it's the string of injuries that has actually put him away, and I really feel sad because I think he was growing well in, he was defending well in Emery's system, and then when Arteta came in, I mean, he looked so different, but things are really not looking well. I just hope he comes back, the tank. But moving on. But the most valuable midfielders under 21, according to Transfer Market, has been rated. The topmost is Matteo Guendouzi with £50 million, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, finally Arsenal have made sure that some of their talents are actually worth something more than what they actually bought for. So I think that would really make sense. And Matteo Guendouzi in the recent market is unbelievable. But moving on, well, we all know that Cedric Soares will be back, and Kieran Tierney are back to injuries, ladies and gentlemen, but are not expected to feature in the Europa League clash against Olympiacos, the second leg. Callum Chambers remains sidelined, as we all know. The provisional Arsenal squad that will play is Leno Martinez, Bellerin, Socrates, Luis Mustafi, Pablo Mari, Holding, Maitland-Niles, Saka, Guendouzi, Torreira, Xhaka, Willock, Ceballos, Ozil, Pepe, Reece Nelson, Lacazette, Martinelli, Nketiah, and Aubameyang. Well, did you know David Villa, he becomes the latest star that Arsene Wenger failed to sign for Arsenal. David Villa actually revealed, stating that we were in a lot of meetings and a lot of talks, a lot of calls. I felt 90% in that moment that I would go to Arsenal and Arsene Wenger, but that did not happen. And Alexander Lacazette has actually called for more praise for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He says, I think people should talk more about Aubameyang and what he has done in the game, what he is doing in the game, because he is more than a goal scorer. Yes, he is my captain, unbelievable. But moving on, Mikel Arteta has been handed a boost with Cedric Soares yet to make his debut following his January loan move back in training. Well, the club revealed in their official website that he's progressing well with gym work and is aiming to return to full training by the end of February. I think someone needs to tell Arsenal that actually we've reached the end of February. But moving on, well, it looks like Spurs have finally won a trophy for lining up pancakes, but they forgot to put the Nutella, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, that's still funny, isn't it? So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon, because when you do that, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.